Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the general collective. This is going to be, I didn't do a weekly this week, but this is going to be a general what's coming towards you because as I'm recording this, we have the sun in Pisces. It just moved into Pisces. It's at about 0 degrees and 17 minutes of Pisces. So this is going to be a what's coming towards you for Pisces season. And shout out to all the Pisces out there. You know, happy birthday to y'all. We have Moon in Scorpio right now. It is February 18th as I'm recording this. If you guys can see the board, there's a lot of water at play right now with Mercury in Pisces. So the sun is going to end up conjuncting Mercury. We're going to have a grand water trine with the sun, the moon, and Mars. And we also have Saturn, Neptune, and the North Node. The sun is going to conjunct the North Node as well. So there's just a lot of water at play right now. A lot of mutable water at play, but right now we do have the moon in Scorpio, which is fixed water, and Mars in Cancer, which is cardinal water. So with that being said, we're going to jump right on in and see what's, coming towards the collective for this Pisces season. You guys know, like I always say, just take what resonates and leave the rest. I was guided to pull some charms, so I am going to do that and see what we get. And right now, the only deck I have out is the messages from the Mermaids deck that we're going to start out with. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. Know that time as well as the energy can be, I'll say time is fluid and the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. I can't stress enough that you need to know your energy and know your story, and don't get caught up in the gender. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us, no matter what our physical gender is. So yeah, with that being said, we're gonna jump right on in. I'm gonna give these a nice little mix and see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection need to come through as it pertains to the collective and what's coming towards us for Pisces season. Alright, so I got one. And we have a butterfly. So there could be some type of change, transformation. They're saying evolution. That could be, happening for some of us or all of us. It's collective. So like I said, as always, just take what resonates and leave the rest. So there's, butterflies represent, transformations. Like what about how we get the butterfly? You go from the caterpillar to the butterfly. Some of you guys have, it almost feels like this butterfly is to come. So some of you still may be in the, I'm hearing metamorphosis stage of getting ready to break out of the chrysalis is what I'm more so feeling. And I'm hearing Mariah Carey's Butterfly. And she says, spread your wings and prepare to fly. For you to become my butterfly. Oh, fly pleasantly, I believe she says, into the sun. And if you should return to me, then we were meant to be. That's just a song. She has a whole album called Butterfly. But that song, Butterfly, could be significant. Let's get another one. Another one. have a key. And this is almost making me feel like the Wheel of Fortune, which would be Jupiter energy. Right now we do have Jupiter and Gemini. And it is direct. So I feel like something could be unlocking or expanding for you, even if it's just you, your mindset, you know, even physically, moving or changing or doing something different. But it makes me feel like this change, this transformation is key. They're saying vital to you. Or, like I always say, this could be energy of something or someone energetically connected to you. But let's get one more. Ooh. And we have a rabbit. A white rabbit. Is it white? Give me 1 second. Because it looks like a white rabbit. But it also looks like it has like a tinge of pink. But we'll just say it's a rabbit. Which rabbits are a token of, fertility, abundance. It's feminine energy to me as a reader. Sometimes it can represent like, anxiety, almost like someone may be experiencing like, the element of fear in regards to this change, in regards to this transformation. But that's not what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like, like it's more of how can I say this? Like almost an exploring energy, like hop into the next thing, like, because that's what I'm kind of hearing, like Jay-Z's on to the next one. So, but it just feels like a next level, the next. I'll get one more. Can I get one more, please? Yeah, exactly. And we have these blocks. And to me, this is I want to say maybe the second time that I pulled this charm, and it feels like, like an elevation, like it feels like steps. Like I said, the next level. Some of you could also, like, because I'm starting to feel it in my back, could be feeling like a sensation of like wings breaking through, like breaking out. If you're feeling, any type of sensation, it may even come through as like pain, but like in the area of like where your shoulder blades are, for some of you, it could be your wings cutting through. But let's see what's going on. What messages do we need for the collective as it pertains to what's coming towards us for this Pisces season? What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need? I'm also hearing the word timid, like like almost someone being, hesitant. It almost feels like looking at this rabbit and this key, like someone could be trying to, go back to something, or go like wanting to go back to something, but it's almost like the key is in moving forward, not going backwards. Let me get one more. Alright, so bottom of the deck we have gentleness, which this deck, the messages from the mermaids, only has 2 cards that have actual physical males on them. The gentleness, which is almost like the Knight of Cups, and then they have the move forward card, which is like the Chariot, which would be the Emperor. But with gentleness here, this could be you, whether male or female doesn't matter, but this could also be an energy that could, possibly be coming towards you. A masculine energy. And then we have mystery. And that's almost making me feel like the high priestess. So right off the back, we do have masculine and feminine energy out here. Whether this is just your own masculine or feminine, or if this is you and another physical person. If it's only just your energy, it's almost like your masculine energy is starting to open up to the feminine energy and exploring like what the feminine energy is, the using your intuition, tapping into your emotions and feelings. And like I said, this gentleness always makes me feel like the Knight of Cups. So it could also be like your vulnerability is almost like they're saying your guards dropping, to allow this softer masculine energy to almost come through. But then we have be spontaneous, which almost feels like the Fool card. And then we have relaxation, which is like it is the card that means, what it says. It almost is giving me like the Four of Swords energy, like, because I almost want to say like calm down. That's what it makes me want to say, like, calm down, because like now I'm feeling like that nervous and anxious energy for some of you off of this rabbit. And I feel like that's more so if this is a masculine energy that's coming to approach a feminine energy, they are like, anxiety is on 10. Like even wanting to say something or express something. What's going on, Spirit? What's the overall energy for this Pisces season? What's coming towards us? So we have magic, which to me is like the Hermit. For some of you, like I said, you could be opening up to like spirituality, yeah, or the possibilities. We have dreaming at the bottom, which is definitely Pisces energy. And the magic card with it being almost like the Hermit, that's Virgo energy. So yeah, it's almost like for some of you, you may be shown, or you will be shown, I'm hearing, how to move into that North Node Pisces energy. because, you know, the south node, which is in Virgo, is right now is like where you've been, and the north node being in Pisces is, you know, where you're headed, where you're going. But there's something that you need to like almost retrieve at a soul level in order to like successfully like take that hop, that jump. Yeah. Something that you may need to let go of. Because then we have awareness and letting go up under dreaming. It almost feels like for some of you it could be a fantasy and trust. Like some type of, you know, and I'm not saying that it is, but some type of dream or almost like an illusion that you may be caught up in is something that you need to let go of, whether it's an illusion of yourself, of another person, of a place or a thing. Yeah. And when this card just fell out, I just heard be real with yourself. Truth. Because right now, like again, with this contemplation, I feel like someone is unsure within a situation. Can I get one more, please? Can I get one more for the collective? Then we have awareness and letting go coming through. And when those two cards fell out, I heard what you thought you knew. Some of you may be letting go of a perception or a mindset or a mentality of what you thought you knew about something, because the truth is coming into your awareness. So it's almost like, how can I say this? Like, because I don't, like, it's not that it sounds negative. It sounds negative to me, but it's like, it's almost like, because you know what? This popped into my head the other day. Like, I know as a kid, like, I was an avid wrestling fan. Like, I used to watch wrestling all the time. My grandmother loved wrestling. And from me just being with her, I loved wrestling. Like, I loved it. And as I got into a teenager, you know, I was still a very avid wrestling fan. But long story short, the day that I found out that wrestling was not real was, not for nothing, shout out to what was his name? His name was Owen Hart. We were watching that pay-per-view live when he, you know, passed away. Shout out to Owen Hart and the Hart family, and rest in peace to Owen Hart, because that's when wrestling like it got real to me. Like, I thought like it took for like a real thing happening for me to realize that, you know, wrestling wasn't real. I really thought it was real. But when he really died, and then like it was almost like they couldn't let us know that it wasn't real. Like, this was something real that happened. So it's kind of like that. So it's kind of like, are you going to, like, can you still be an avid wrestling fan after, you know, finding out that it was fake this whole time? Like, I know I can't. That's when I gave it up. Like, I stopped watching it. I engaged in it a little bit here and there after that, but it's been well over 15 maybe 20 years, if that, since I've stopped watching wrestling, because I was just like, no, I can't. These people are acting and I can't take it. Like, no. Because I really thought it was real. And it's giving me that kind of vibe. And what, like, so just apply it to whatever, you know, situation or circumstance works for you. And like, it's almost like you have to, like, you can't, I mean, you can stay caught up in the, you know, the theatrics of it all. But here we have, at the bottom of the deck, the move forward card. Yep. And then we have the future. So it's almost like, oh wow, like the way I'm seeing this. Like, you're going to be shown something this Pisces season. via the hermit, via like it could even just be having like an internal epiphany, something you come to the realization about within yourself. And you see how the hermit is handing her this orb, right? And now here, with when you look at it like this, with the move forward and the future card, it's almost like, now what am I going to do with this here? Like, now that I know, now that I have the truth or the awareness. And by, like I said, by all means, you don't have to. You don't have to. But yeah, that's what it feels like. Like, it's time to move forward. And, you know, it makes me just want to be like, see things as they are, not what you want them to be, not how you thought they was, like, or thought it was, whatever the case may be, person, place, or thing, situation, or circumstance. Because like it makes me want to say, like what's a reason to, like, why not? Why wouldn't you want to elevate or grow or obtain a new perspective? Because it's almost like expanding your mind, expanding your perception, your perspective, your world. Like, almost seeing what else is out there now that you have this, like they're saying, like this nugget. What else is out there? I'm just trying to think of a tarot deck. I'm trying to feel one out. Feeling a little playful. So we'll go with the life is like a board game tarot. Just get a couple of cards out here. And whatever this is, some of you, you know, it's almost giving an energy of like needing to make peace with whatever truth comes into your awareness. And I'm hearing ushers caught up. Where they're playing it over the is it what, the hook, where he says, this girl was mean, she really turned me out. My homies say this girl is cramping my style. So I don't know. I don't know. That could be for, you know, that masculine energy. It makes me want to listen to it now. Because he says, got me feeling it. I don't know what it is, but it seems she's got me twisted. I'm so caught up. Got me feeling it. I'm losing control. This girl's got a hold on me. feel like the way I take the song is like, you know, because I know like it could be taken as, you know, like kind of negative in a way. But the way that I hear the song and how he's talking is like he encountered, you know, a girl who was unlike any other girl he's ever met before. And he didn't understand it. And he feels like he don't like he's like he just said, I'm losing control. Like I don't know what it is. And I don't think that's a bad thing because sometimes like even, you know, whether you're a man or a woman, we encounter people that, you know, show us a different side of life, show us a different way of being, open us up to a whole new world. And in my, you know, like to me, from my perspective, that's positive, because we all come from different walks, different talks, different places, different spaces, and sometimes you need that. And it doesn't have to be like romantic. It doesn't have to be, you know, like you can just. It could be any type of interaction, I'll say, that can, you know, turn your world around. Because bottom of the deck, look, we have the Star. Which is, you know, Aquarius energy. And this is bringing me right back to this, like, this future card. You know, Aquarius energy is very future oriented. It's very, you know, it's a very different, it's a standout energy. So you could be doing this first, like you could be in this energy and you're shining a light on something or someone, or they're like they stand out in your world. And then up under that we have the Three of Pentacles, which is a card of, you know, teamwork and collaborating. And then we have Queen of Pentacles. Then we have a Five of Cups, and I knew I felt that Four of Cups energy. With that contemplation card, I felt it, because then we have a five and a Four of Cups. So there's the Ace of Cups at play. And what this makes me feel like is like, for some of you, there's a light being shown on somebody that, you know, you could possibly want to collaborate with. You could have collaborated with them, and, you know, this Queen of Pentacles, someone who, it says supporter of generosity and security, someone who, you know, was very down to earth, very practical, very realistic. Some of you could also be being shown that you need to work with this person, because whatever situation you're in right now, there's almost like a lack of love. With the Five of Cups being, it says, damn, this place sucks, but that's an energy of like regret and crying over spilled milk. And then the Four of Cups is the card of, you know, discontent and boredom. Like you don't want to be there. It's almost like you want out. So we have the Knight of Wands here, which is someone who, you know, takes action that is like, they can be very impulsive. It says messenger of acting first and thinking later. Like whoever is in this energy, they're wanting out of a situation. And this could even be, you know, you, like just all of your energy where you're, how can I say this? Like I said, for some of you, if you're sitting in a lot of masculine energy, whether male or female, you're being shown how you need to integrate this feminine energy within you. You need to like integrate the feelings of like you value yourself, because it's a Queen of Pentacles. She values herself. She takes, I don't want to say pride, but she invests in herself, which is just double confirmation of this Knight of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. But it's almost like there's a struggle with you allowing your masculine energy to do that, to like be secure within itself. Because for some of you, being that you're not in a place where like there's like even water, like, and I'm not talking about like physical water, but it just, there's a lack of connection, I'll say it like that, that like you're wanting that, but because it's not there, it's almost like it puts you like in this Knight of Wands energy. Like, so if it's not there, you don't want it there. For some of you, like, I don't know how to explain what I'm feeling. It's almost like you don't know what life is like with it there, I'll say that, but something in you is wanting it. So can I get one for magic, please, Spirit? Why is magic here? Yeah, I'm telling you. That Knight of Wands. Because they're saying, what is it? Lucky Charms? Taste the rainbow? Taste the rainbow. Like you're wanting to see what that life is like. Can I get one for truth? And especially with it coming out under magic. That's too many, Spirit. Less cards. It makes me feel like it gives you like a burst of energy, like whatever it is, whatever you come into the awareness about or of, whether it's a person, place, or thing, like it makes you excited. It makes you excited. Like there's a certain drive and passion behind it. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, these just fell on the floor. I'm going to put them back. But the Chariot, the Nine of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, here's that anxiety coming out in regards to moving forward. Both cards are moving forward. This is physically, and this is almost like mentally and spiritually. And the Chariot is physically and emotionally, because it's cardinal water. It's Cancer energy. And you, it's like you're caught. So can I get one for truth? You're caught in like in the flux of this transition. Can I get one for truth, please? Too many. Can I get less cards? These three cards. If I flip these three cards over and they're the three cards that fell out, I'm going to scream. But they're not. Okay. So yeah, we have the Three of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Five of Cups. So the Three of Wands is an energy of, possibly it says future plans. It's a card of, waiting on your ships to come in. But then we have the Two of Wands. So in between, there's an Ace of Wands, which the Knight of Wands carries. But then we have the Five of Cups, which I almost feel like with this energy, the Two of Wands to me is a card. It's a card of, it says forward movement, but it's more so a card of, making a decision, like being caught at a crossroads. And I mean, it's there. Some of you are, having to face this truth. Like, you could be stuck at a crossroads between where you want to go and where you've been. So there could be a decision that needs to be made. But to me, the Two of Wands is always the card of, I feel that the decision is already made. You just haven't taken the action. Yep. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And it almost makes me feel like, what are you waiting for? If like for some of you, because they're saying if you're waiting for the right time, there's never a right time. The right time is when you do it. Can I get one for awareness? Awareness. Ooh. What's awareness, Spirit? Yeah, for some of you, you're coming into the awareness of who you need to be collaborating with, who you don't need to be collaborating with. Like, it's a lot. This can be in regards to work. It is Pentacles, what you need to be, investing your time, your energy, your effort into. It's also coming into the awareness that you need, like, you can't do it by yourself. Yeah. Because then we have the Eight of Swords and the Six of Swords. Can I get another one for awareness, where the Eight of Swords is mentally, it says mentally stuck way, but that's it's considered a prison of your own making. But the Six of Swords is getting you to, it's going from chaos to calm. And for some of you, it's a group or some type of dynamic, because it's the Three of Pentacles. It could be a job. It could be, people that you collaborate with who just keep you stuck. Can I get another one for awareness, please? Yeah, that almost like, that keep you comfortable in what you know is not true or real. We have the Four of Swords. And then we have the Seven of Cups. Like, it's almost like, you know how they say, like, you need people that contribute to your growth and evolution, rather than people that, how does it go? Like that enable your dysfunction in a way. Yeah. Because then we have the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom. Watch me work. Like, you don't need people that's just going to continue perpetuating, negative behaviors, because they're comfortable in it. So it's almost like you get comfortable in it. It causes you to sleep on what you could be creating, what you could be investing your time in. Energy, money, your focus. So can I get one for letting go? Why is letting go here? It's like being surrounded by enablers. Like, of course, they're not going to want you to, get better, do better, whatever the case may be. They're going to keep enabling you to stay in this illusion. And with letting go, we have the Eight of Cups, leaving it all behind, emotionally walking away from it, because Spirit is showing out. Look at this. This is like, what I always say every time I feel this card, where it'd be like, when you're playing Monopoly and you draw that, is it a community chess card? Or yes, it's one of the cards, either community chess or chance. And they'd be like, go to jail, go directly to jail, do not pass go, do not collect your $200. For some of you, like, I'm almost getting And I'm laughing at the fact that like I remember that card. I haven't played Monopoly in years, but I remember that card. And it's almost like for some of you, if you don't take, like not saying that you have to take my advice. Whatever is popping up in your awareness, that's for you to discern. Like I always tell you, I'm just the vessel that is the messenger. I don't know what goes on in y'all personal lives. I know what goes on in mine, and I just relate it through to you guys through my own experiences. But this makes me feel like for some of you, if you don't, like, you're gonna stay in that Eight of Swords, whether that meant that jail, that mental jail is like a physical place for some of you, actual jail, or if it's the trappings of your own mind. And Spirit is telling you to go ahead, like, can I get another one for letting go? And that's even if you have to leave everything, physical things. Sometimes you have to. You can't take everything with you. The fool travels lightly, but you have to be okay with letting it go and knowing that you can get it back. Whatever you feel that you're gonna lose, like, it can be replaced. Can I get another one for letting go? And look what fell on the floor, the Five of Swords. No matter what it is, win or lose way. Like, whether you feel like you won, whether you feel like you lost, just go. Like, it doesn't matter because it's not a win or lose. It's your ego for some of you. Can I get one for letting go? Or another one for letting go? Yeah. It's time to cut it out. Like, free yourself with the Page of Swords from this Nine of Wands. The fear of, because it says wearily defensive, like the fear of what you're leaving behind, who you're leaving behind. Like, it doesn't matter. All we know right now is that it's not serving you. And for a lot of you, it's not even real. And for some of you, there is also the energy from the 5 to the 7 of it affecting how you connect with others. Like, you've been through it. We all been through it. But are you going to let that stop you? Because the Hermit is like, hey, look, I got something for you. I got something for you, an Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. I cannot make this shit up. Man. Can I get one more? We're going to get one more. And for some of you, it's just simple as, and just trust in yourself that you can do it. Can I get one more for leaving it all behind? Because the Page of Swords could also be like a realization. Yeah. Spirit just being funny now. The Sun. That awareness. That you can, like, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. And then we have Temperance at the bottom, which is a card, like I always say, Temperance to me is the emotional and spiritual balance, where Justice is the physical and the mental balance. And the Temperance card is also a card of spirit and like divine intervention. Can I get one for this Knight of Wands? Yeah. For some of you, you're going to follow your intuition. And for others of you, this High Priestess could be a person for you. If it's, you know, a feminine energy, but it's, you know, whether it's, you know, like I said, don't get caught up in the gender. They're saying this is somebody that knows the way. If it's a person for you, they know the way, but your intuition knows the way too. Like, you're like, I tell people all the time, do not second guess your intuition. It will never ever, and I hate saying never, it will not lead you astray. Trust me. Like, I'm living proof, sitting here right now. It can become a matter of life and death. Seriously, like, trust me. And no shade to no other readers, but a lot of people be like putting extra shit on shit. Like, I'm telling y'all right here, right now, I am living proof. That your intuition will not lead you astray. And it won't leave you alone either. So if you try to ignore it, it's gonna keep bugging you. It's gonna keep nagging you. Can I get one more? Ooh, that was fast. Look. The Death card. Like, and I'm not saying, I know that can come out kind of like scary after what I just said, but no, that Death card is telling you that it's time for a change. Your intuition is telling you that it's time for something to change. And it could be something as simple as changing your mind with this Five of Swords. Stop fearing what you're going to lose. And I'll clarify that Death card. Can I get one for the Death card? Why is the Death card? Why is the Death card here? This is the card that fell on the floor too. The Two of Pentacles. Because it's almost like for some of you, a change is coming because you're stuck in a loop. You're stuck in a cycle that it's time to break the cycle. It's time to heal. We have the Three of Swords at the bottom. You're trying to maintain in something that, you know, could possibly like not be meant for you to keep maintaining, because the balancing act is also like a card of juggling as well. And you can't, like, we have the Two of Pentacles and we've seen the Hermit with the Ace of Pentacles. You can't receive that Ace of Pentacles if you're unsure, if you're questioning, second guessing, because of even this Three of Swords could be just old things of the past. Can I get another one for Death? Oh man, yo, look. Stop fearing that you're holding up what it is that you want. You're holding it up. Because for some of you, especially you masculine energies, you're afraid of this, you know, what you're going to lose. How others are going to look at you as a king of, like, you want this King of Pentacles energy. The King of Pentacles, yes, he's a great king. Don't get me wrong. But when he's not using his power and his energy in the right way, he can become someone that is almost immovable. So he can look at life as, you know, just it being like, well, like win or lose. Like, no. Like, they'll do anything to keep up this, you know, their image. They're a material king. But look at what it gets you. Staying in that energy, it gets you, the only thing you move into is more stress, more anxiety. And it's over that 3 of Swords, the 6 to the 9. But from the 5 to the 6, we have the Ace of Swords, which is clarity, which is truth. And we already know what the truth is. Whatever you're doing, wherever you're at, it's not serving you. And it keeps you out of balance. Just within your own feminine, or, you know, your own masculine and feminine. We have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. And if it's not just your energy, it's almost like you're fearing what you're going to lose if you move towards a feminine energy. But I just heard, like, she got it. Not to say it in a way like this person is going, like, got it to take care of you, but because they're playing Neo's Miss Independent. Like, she got her own. Like, whatever the case may be. And the Lovers. This is like almost like an energy, I feel like, that is afraid of having, like, shit actually work out. Like, it's almost like they've never had nothing work out before. So the thought of having something and it actually working out scares them. And it's like, but why? If you have something, or if you see that you can do something better within yourself and it actually work out, why would you be afraid of that? Like, I get it to a small extent, but you got to be real with yourself. What's this 5 of Cups? And then we'll grab the guidance and advice. What's this 5 of Cups? Yeah. You already know the truth. If you're a masculine energy, the King of Swords knows. So that's just reiterating what I already said. And it's almost like with the 10 of Swords, like, you know, like, wherever you're at, you're done. You're at rock bottom. What are you going to do? How are you going to pick yourself up? The 10 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. How are you going to allow yourself to elevate? And it just seems like it's a changing of your mind. Like, you have to change the way that you think about things. Can I get one for this magic card? Whoa. Can I get one for this magic card? Let's see. What's this magic card? Yeah, the Page of Wands. So for some of you, like, it's a message. It's a message that, especially with the Page of Wands, it's a message from, like, directly from Spirit. And then look what we have at the bottom of the deck. The 4 of Cups. I can't make this shit up, y'all. Not even if I sat here and tried. And then we have the 9 of Swords. Some of you, like, some of you are worried, like, not for nothing, over a person where it's almost like Spirit is telling you to, like, almost reach out. And that will help ease your anxiety in regards to this feminine energy with the Lovers here. The decision is yours, though, because the Lovers is also a decision. And the message that some of you could be getting, because although I didn't say it, I was clarifying this Page of Wands, like, what is the message? And from Spirit is to get moving. Like, better things are ahead with the Six of Swords. And look, this is just confirmation that for some of you it is a person. You have the Two of Cups on the bottom. You have to get over like some type of old hurt or pain and whatever it is. You have to get over it. I mean, you don't have to, but it's what's holding you back. So let's grab the guidance and advice. What's the guidance and advice? The guidance and advice, Spirit. Look, we have love. Discernment fell on my lap. Oh, and then you know what it's making me feel like? Like, oh my God, I can't even think of where I seen it at. But it was like I don't know if it's a poem, but we have patience and love. And what this makes me feel like is, you know, there's this thing, oh my God, I don't know if it's a poem though. And it tells you like love is patient, love is kind, love is like, it lists out all of this stuff. I wonder if it's a poem. Oh man. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna read the card. Also, I don't know if I find it, I'll end up posting it, but I know I'll come across it now that it's coming to my awareness. And y'all know how should be working with these phones. As soon as you say something, there it is. But let's read this love card. Okay, so it says, love, open yourself to universal or romantic love. Put yourself out there and maybe go on a date or rekindle the love within your current relationship. This mermaid is bathing in the bliss of unconditional love. She loves herself, which means she's able to be fully loved by others. When you know your true value and embrace the fact that you are loved and lovable, you'll attract perfect, loving relationships. Love is a fragrance of enlightened spiritual people. It can be felt in their aura and is the residue of their presence. This is pure, unconditional love. People feel romantic love for each other. To love someone and yet also set them free is a beautiful thing. When our emotions become involved and we become attached to and dependent on someone, we can face issues. Perhaps you're experiencing this right now. Remember, we're all born free, which means we have the freedom to choose the path we take in life. Yes, it's possible to be in love and still be free. This isn't an excuse to play around with the hearts of others. Being free while in a loving relationship means you give space for the other to flow and grow. It's still possible to remain loyal and in love while loving them unconditionally. The act of giving and caring is an expression of love. If you feel drawn to be of service to others, then this card's message is affirming that. Practicing random acts of kindness is another wonderful expression of love in action. Showing love to a stranger will lift their spirits and fill their hearts with hope. Like, yeah, this is just like reiterating, what I've already said. Like, and all these messages, do they come through as, confirmation for most of what you already know. Like, I'm not telling you nothing that you don't already know. And you have to just be mindful of, it's almost like, and I don't know, maybe this is something that, I'm still trying to comprehend on a certain level, or, see why, this trap, like, get so many people. Like, we've all been in connections, or I'm not gonna, like, I don't know, but most of us have been. I'm not gonna say all, but most of us have been in, like, relationships where, somebody did us wrong, or, we could have been, on the other end of, we've done somebody wrong. So it's almost like you just completely shut off or shut out and be like, I'm never gonna love nobody again. And, like, I for me personally, like, I don't understand that thinking, because if I allow myself it makes me feel like, if I say that then whoever hurt me has power over me, and who are you to have that power over whether I decide to love somebody else or not, just because you hurt me? Like, I've never done that. Like, I don't see the point in that. Like, I'm gonna close myself off to love because somebody hurt me in the past, and I'm just never gonna get over it, or I'm never gonna open myself up again. That's, like, I hate to use this word, but that's dumb. That is the dumbest thing you could ever do. Because, and you know what, like, I tell people, like, and like, if I decided to do that for myself, I would, like, what's the point of even talking to or trying to get to know somebody else if I've already made up in my mind that, oh, I'm not gonna, love this person. I'm not gonna allow myself to love this person, even if they, like, that's in a way, like, you're playing games. If you don't have the intention, what Bob Marley said, don't, if you don't have intentions on loving a woman, or whatever he says, however that quote go, I don't even know if Bob Marley said it, but don't awaken the love in a woman if you have no intentions in loving her. And it goes the same way from a woman to a man. Like, you cannot be out here playing with people and then wonder, like, and then be mad, like, oh, like, what? No, absolutely not. But just think, like, if somebody hurt me to the point where I'm really like, I'm never gonna love nobody again. What? Like, that don't even make sense saying that out loud. So you give this person all the power because they hurt you, to take the love that you have, because you do still have it to give to another person. They just caused you to just pour your whole cup out and say, fuck it. Nah, that's crazy thinking. Because this is the result. You meet somebody that stirs these feelings within you, but because old Susie from 5th grade broke your heart, you're closing yourself off to something that could be life-changing, could be beautiful. What? No, how about you learn the lesson that you need to learn from what old Susie did to you, or what you allowed, and give it to God and move forward. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Can I get one for love? Thank you, Spirit. Just thank you. There we have it. The Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the Eight of Wands. Go in the direction of love. Because that's how you elevate. And like, that's the way that I'm seeing this with the Eight of Wands here. This is how you allow yourself to grow, expand, progress. Yep. Look at this, y'all. I can fucking not. I can't. I thank all of y'all for tuning in with me. I definitely hope this resonated for you all. I hope everyone enjoys this Pisces season. And I'll see y'all on the next one, all right? Later.